That was big scam that they were acting as banks, right?
Well, first I have to say scammers are really smart people. But if they can use their skill in something else, that would be good, In 2022, I really know now what I'm really good at, which is inventing, branding, selling, like sales.
And we have ways to bypass that. Do not underestimate us. We're also a software company, right? And we can bypass that.
This is so smart. It might happen, but we will.
My name is Ali. I'm the CEO of Alborak Technologies. As promised, we have another tech star, Abdullah, with us. And this podcast is brought to you from the platform of techstarmagazine.com. Hello, Abdullah. How are you doing?
Good, Mohammed. How are you? Doing well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm doing good. Thank you so much. Okay, Abdullah, in the start, let's start with your introduction so that people can know about you and let us know about yourself a little bit.
Absolutely. My name is Abdullah AlOthman from Saudi Arabia. I'm a visionary entrepreneur. I have the Vision Holding that I'm running, also a link social network. It's a tech company. I have a background in the tech, like tech geek, let's say. And yeah, this is a brief about me.
We do not need a brief introduction. We need each and everything, what you have done in
And
the past and what you are up to. That is very important, right? Because I know what you're
okay,
doing, right? And for the audience,
okay,
it is going to be very important.
absolutely. Yeah, we had this before. I took a long intro, but yeah, let me tell you. So, what I have done before, I have a company that it's called Vision Media for marketing. It's a marketing agency that have services such as doing videos, photography, also 3D animation that I have started back in 2019. And it, alhamdulillah, successfully went very well, especially with the booming here in Saudi Arabia with the Vision 2030. That opened a lot of things, which also incite me about the tech industry, which also I started in late 2019, 2020, social media application. It's a super app that what I am up to right now. We are up to launching it. It's a super app, let's say, such as WeChat, but there's a lot of innovative things we have invent, also patent in the application that I'm really excited for users and customers to use it. And Link Social Network, it benefits both, let's say, peers, individuals, friends, families, business owners, entrepreneurs, coffee shop and restaurant owners, also content creators for starting their career in the platform.
Right. So I am very curious to know when you guys are launching. You have not told me
Yes.
behind the camera as well.
Yes, absolutely. It's because there is a contest. We launched it like 1 week ago. If someone said the real time exact date and day, they will win 50,000 SAR. That's why
So
can't
let me know that.
I can't tell you. Yeah, but inshallah in October it will be launched in October, and we have
Right.
nearly 1 million users registered with us.
Right. So can I do one thing that I propose 30 different dates from 30 different accounts and win that amount?
This is so smart. It might happen, but we will.
We face a problem and then we have to come up with a solution.
uh, this is really smart, but we have our tech company and that we have an AI that really catch bots. Let's say a new account just created, so we can know. Who,
And we have ways to bypass that. Do not underestimate us. We're also a software company, right? And we
you
can
know, you
bypass
know,
that.
you know what? We will announce the winner after 2 hours from now. Yeah, announcement will
Right,
be
right,
on Sunday, so you have the opportunity on these upcoming 3 days to make an account. Good luck with that.
right. Now be aware of my talent team. They are going to know that. They are going to win that
Absolutely.
amount. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's go to the beginning of your career, right? When you started
Yes.
your business and the first company, uh, what motivated you for that? Was it your family background is a business background, or it was planned somehow? What was that?
Well, this is a very good question, actually. My business, my family parents, they are not ever in the business industry. They are just they
Right.
are employees in big companies, but they motivated me on finding the thing that I love, finding the thing that I'm really good at, which I really struggled when I was younger, finding it. But I realized later what I'm doing was I started with editing videos, shooting videos. I was playing video games and
Mhm.
editing these videos of pros who were playing these video games and then uploaded into YouTube. From there, I really found out, I'm really good at editing. How I let's charge people from now on. From there, my journey really started. And I found myself later on. I just, in 2022, I really know now what I'm really good at, which is inventing, branding, selling, like a sales. I'm good at actually videography and filmmaking. I studied in USA, Kent, Ohio, digital filmmaking. But this is I'll take it
Right.
as a hobby, as a skill, not as a really what I want to do. Before I wanted to be the let's say the first, not the first, the best videographer or filmmaker in the world. Now I want the
Right.
best videographer filmmaker in the world be in my team. It's different. The thinking now it's different than before, and it's. I encourage people to really try different things. Everything they should try to find what they are really good at. As a tech company, I never thought that I will find myself involving in a tech company, programming
Honey.
0110 C plus these kind of coding programs like Python, backend, these kind of stuff. I didn't know it exists. And then I took
Right.
courses. I took courses to find the right team uh, to help me reach that goal. It's
Mhm.
I see as a company, it's like a bus. You build the
Right.
bus. You need the right people to drive it. You stop at one point. You make people get off the bus, dropping people, getting new people, and then you go to your destination. From there,
Right. Right.
yeah, late 2000s, the tech now it's really booming. You see now it's AI. Everything you have to be really aware of the trends of what is happening. I encourage people actually today, which is really important to focus on, to see at least to know what's the AI now is going to be, because if you are behind, the future is technology and AI.
Right. Right.
So yeah,
Right.
answering your
Now,
question,
in
yeah,
your
answering your
answers, you
question,
have given me a lot of more questions as well.
answering your questions. Never, and not none of my parents are in the business. That I figured it out myself. But they, of course, helped me, supported me, motivated me. Also, the environment um,
Hmm.
supports me. So I'm the first entrepreneur in the family, let's say.
Right, 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 right. So that means nobody asked you that how dare you have decided to go into the business. Everyone
Oh,
was
yeah,
motivating you.
no, let's talk about this. So they say you are crazy when you start. Okay, it's a
Right.
motivation. Take it as a motivation. You can take it as two things. One, oh, okay, I will not do it, or you know what, I'll show you how to do it. At least I'll try. Which I took
Nice.
it that way.
Nice.
Uh, a lot of people you will find in the beginning, of course, it's not like pink dream, nice word. No, of course, they will say, don't do it. Just be an employee here and there. It's not bad to be an employee, of course. I'm not talking about this one. I'm talking about what you want to try. A lot of people said
Mm.
you will never succeed, or you will never know. It's hard to understand. They are talking about their reality and their abilities. So it's
Right.
easy to be dragged down, but it's hard to bring people up. So we have to create a new circle, new environment. As I said before, my environment supporting me that I put myself in an environment like that. Entrepreneurs, they are ready to risk it all. They will try,
Right.
and the most important thing is to try everything, which I tried. Yeah, I tried to open a clothing manufacturer brand, buying from here and there small machines to do clothing. I sold it. I sold, yeah, I made nearly, let's say, 200,000 USD, and then I get scammed from a Chinese company, and then I now I owe people 200,000. So I sold my car at the beginning. I sold my car to just keep going and pay my, but this is motivated me to be more aware. So every time it's a lesson. When you go down
So,
to it,
so
yeah,
that is the basic journey of an entrepreneur. You have your ups and downs, and then you are coming out of it, right?
uh, exactly, exactly. It's a must to fail. It's a must to face bad things, but take it as a lessons, not as a negative or as a L lose. Take it as also as a W, as a winning side. You won
Mhm.
a lesson cost that much. So your
Right.
time, your effort, and money. So that's the cost of the lesson. It's like a course.
That is inspiring. Okay,
Yeah.
the next question, right? So you said you got scammed. What was that?
Okay. So I'll tell you.
Uh,
So
Tell people so
it,
that they can avoid those scams because
oh,
I recently because we are in the tech business from last 11 years, right? So we know many scams. But recently, we also got trapped in one of them, right? Because one of the client we were trying to work with, they were acting as a bank, and they gave us a fake check, and then because of that fake check, our U.S. bank accounts were blocked, right? So that was big scam that they were acting as banks, right? So let people know so that they can know that what kind of scams there are and they can how they can avoid that.
well, first I have to say scammers are really smart people. But if they can use their skill in something else, that would be good. My the lessons here that the what I took away from it, it's don't trust anyone. It's not a shame to ask a million questions just to proceed or the progress or the deal. It's fine to ask. It's fine to be convinced. Sometimes when you ask, if you want to make a deal with someone or an organization, you can say, "Okay, convince me that you are not scam, or convince me you will do this right."
Right.
Because at the end of the day,
Mhm.
you are the end consumer, or what you the thing that you get from the provider, the service. So how I get scammed, I get two times in my not two times actually, many times, but these are two the major. Yes, I'll start with the first one. So I trusted. Here is the thing: don't trust anyone. You have to make everything on paper, and you have to go. Of course, there's a little bit of risk putting that money, but see their history, their record, their background. So I trusted one of my classmates in USA. He's from China. He's Chinese. So he said, "I know this guy. He have a really good manufacturer. He's my friend." Because I trust my, colleague, my friend in
Classmate.
the class. Yes, classmate. I trust him. And then I went with that guy without any papers, nothing. I have this client, take this, money transfers. We've been good for like 1 year. And then in 2022, at the end of the year, December to be exact, I had more than 7,000 piece order units. So it was really a huge amount, and it was booming in Saudi also for people to have their clothing brand and fashion in the fashion industry. So I had a lot of customers come in. They paid me. I paid them half of the amount. I took the other amount. I paid my team members. Now I have my profit. And then he didn't answer me. From there, you know, um, I have to give the customers their money back, and I give my employees the money, and I spend my net profit. I invested in somewhere else, so now I'm on minus. So I had to sell my car, to start from the beginning. But I learned a really good lesson that cost 200,000 USD, which don't trust whoever. If anyone came to you say, I know this guy, I know whatever, you have to make it everything on paper, even though there is, a contract between you, internationally contract. It's hard to get it. It's complicated, but doing it safe, it's really better for to avoid the consequences later. Second scam is like this on my tech company. This is actually linked. I didn't know anything about tech. I paid the company. I said they want the best application in the world. It's a social network app. It's like Twitter, but you have this and that and that. I paid them a huge amount, and then they were like, "We will do it." I waited 3 years, nothing. يعني it's they showed me the application, but the application even I will be embarrassed using it, not showing it to people. And then I thought, okay, how about doing it myself? I have to learn first how to do it. Who I have to have in the team from the CTO, IT department from there. So this cost taught me that lesson, يعني, to have the people to know the knowledge about the industry, the tech, and then doing the application, not only with the money. And here is another lesson. Not everything work with the money. So because I had money at one point, I said, I want this application, the best in the world. I paid. I didn't move any step forward. I went down, I lost money, but I learned that I have to know about the business more, about the industry, how it will work. I have to start from every position to know how it will work later. And now, this company, we have almost 20 team members here. All of them, the majority are tech, and they know every single one what they are doing, how they are doing it, and not too much deep details. At least, يعني I know to talk about it with them. And yeah, now we get really succeed about the product. We are proud of it.
So that's a typical non-tech guy journey into tech. So that you get
Now,
scammed
yeah, now,
by many fake
yeah,
companies.
exactly. Now we working with outsourced companies, of course, in India, Pakistan, all over the world to fix this
Yeah.
bug and this bug. But now we know how to work with them. We have the
Right,
knowledge.
right, right.
Uh-huh.
So the thing is, this is very typical that if you don't know about tech, that people fool you many times, right? So, what are your lessons that how to avoid from getting fooled by by the outsourcing companies?
Understanding, understand what you want
Right.
to do, understand what they will do.
Yes.
That's it.
Right. Right. Right.
Because
Right.
now consider me as a tech guy. I'll know everything. I can code, but not as good as they are. That's why we go with outsource.
Right. Right.
Outsource company, they are really good, but when you understand, as you said, when you say it right, you have to understand what they are doing, who they are choosing, who how they will do it. And yes, outsource company, they are really helpful in the industry. They ease work, but you don't have to. You just have to know who to choose.
Right. So basically, you need to know what do you want, right, and what they can do, and if there is something, whether they can deliver or not, you need to identify that,
Also to test their
right?
ability. Let's say
Right.
they said
Right.
we
How
can
do you
do
do that?
exactly.
Mm.
Well, we have a copy of actually how we operate it here. The COO, also the CTO.
You
They are focusing of the giving them, a very complicated code that we worked before and fixed it. Give them to see how their ability. They have like just 6 hours and 7 hours to do it, and then they will give us the feedback. From there, we will rate how their ability is on their fields, whether it's iOS using backend as a Python, Node.js, and these kind of stuff. From there, we can say, okay, he's qualified to use our code because our code we have to protect it, and we may have to make sure who is going to build it.
right, right, right. That's an important thing, and many people are going to appreciate that for sharing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now let's come toward the team building that you talked about. What are the most important key points when you are building your team? what do you look into your team member?
Okay, this is a very nice question. So actually, you have when you want to build a team, you have to see first yourself to know what you can do, because the team is it's you all complete each other. You have to have a person that really know how to sell a product, and then you have to have a person who really know how to build a brand and identity, and to make something out of nothing as it has value. Yeah, he can sell
Oh,
you. He can convince you that water is $10, and you will have to buy it. And then, such as an iPhone and Android, Samsung, it has a lot of better features than iPhone, Apple. But people are
yeah.
buying Apple because of the brand. It goes on and on. I can tell you of the clothing also. It's also the brand value. So you have to have a guy who can sell, a guy who can build a brand, an identity, a community, people who have trust in the brand and really appreciate the brand. Also, you have to have technical side. Technical side, they have to believe what the brand can do in the future. They have steps. Also, the first thing they have to have a vision. They have to have a goal. They have to have not three things. I'm sorry, six. You have to have a vision, and then they have to have a goal, and then a plan, and then a strategy. How they gonna operate the plan, and then the action. After the action, it will be fail or succeed. Failure means listen, how we're gonna do it again, avoiding that fail, and then you're gonna until you succeed. And then success you'll find it at the end. It's no matter what. It's like a seed. You put it in you plant it. It have to يعني, be a tree one day or a fruit. You just have to find the right environment, which means the environment is the team. So finding the team first, you have to know yourself, the abilities of yourself. As I told you, in 2022, I just figured out that I'm a sales guy. I can really sell. I can make a brand. I can make an identity. I can convince you to buy a brush even if you are bald. you know,
All right.
uh, yeah. But buy this oil. It will bring you hair. It will have the brush with it free. See, you know what I mean? Uh, from there, you have to find the right people to work with to make this happen. Yeah.
I want to have a sample of that. Sell me brush. But I do have hair, so I need to find something else. Let's say a pair of
So,
glasses. I do have my eyesight, right? And that is perfect. But if you have to sell me something like glasses, how would you do that?
glasses. Okay. You can see right, yeah.
Yeah, I can see, right?
You can see.
Yes, I can.
Do you need the glasses? Yes or no?
No, I don't.
Okay. So you are using computer, yeah. You are a
Yeah,
tech guy. Every day. You are doing a podcast sitting, using your phone.
yeah, of course.
Okay. So statistically, the average user today, it's a study from Harvard in 2021. Uh, Today's people, this generation, is losing their eye percentage very, very, yeah, very deep than the generation before. So we can give you in this sample glasses that protect you. It's a blue screen glasses that everyone use. We will give you this glass. Also, we'll have with it a software subscribe with Adobe because you use the computer. Because you are a tech guy,
Right,
you will take that software subscription, for free, and then it will come with the tech glass
right,
because you're already using these kind of softwares. So I will sell the thing that
right,
relates to
right,
you, that you're really using it every day, come with the glasses. Let's say you use Photoshop. I will give you 1 month trial, 1 month subscribe from us. It will come with the glasses. From there, you can put that extra $2. So you have two in one. Average human being, he will say, yes, why not?
right.
I'm using it anyways, but this is a great deal.
Hello, my viewers. Look at the strategy, please.
Yeah, so the strategy is not directly selling it to you. Know what you use every day,
Yeah,
know what you really want, and then put that with it.
right, right, right. So that means this is the era of indirect selling, right?
You can consider it as an indirect, but indirect is it's one of the most powerful things. Let's say as
Right.
today's celebrity and famous people, influencers. We have influencers. They are promoting Link Social Network, the application. I
Well,
told them don't
in
say swipe up, download the new application. I told them don't say we have new application, do this and that. No, don't say this. You use the application, screenshot, post it somewhere else, or and comment about the content inside our application and post it on Twitter. Let's say
right,
there is a meme
right.
picture inside our application. You screenshot, you post it in X, Twitter, or Instagram. And then you comment about
Mhm.
the content inside. People now will say, "What's this?" You question people, or as an
Nice.
influencer, he will say,
So
"Follow
curiosity,
me."
right?
Yes, curiosity, one very important, and fear of missing out.
Yeah,
Two, three, influencer, he will say, follow me on my new page. I will be posting content there. People say, wait, where are you going?
right.
You are leaving me alone.
Mhm.
You're leaving me alone. So they will follow.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Now I'm going to use this strategy for sure.
Absolutely. Any need consultation, I'm here.
Is it going to be paid or free one?
No, no, absolutely. It's free. I like to teach people what I have lessons because,
Perfect.
uh,
So
yes,
you give me sales consultation free of cost, and I'll give you tech consultation free of cost.
please, please.
We can complement each other.
Absolutely. No, we need this real work. After this podcast, I'll send you right. Yeah.
How much important coffee is in the life of Saudis?
Okay, life of Saudi Cup is very important. Then O2, you have to wake up, drink coffee, go to work. Before you go to work, you go to Starbucks. In the work, you have to make coffee. So after the work, you have to get coffee. And 6 p.m., you meet your family, you get coffee. 8 p.m., you go out with your friends, coffee. So it's. I don't know if it's bad anymore. It's it becomes a habit. It's yeah. I don't recommend you guys. I really don't recommend you eat healthy, drink water, coffee one time a day. It's yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I take normally 1 cup a day, right? And that is enough for me. But the time I've spent in Saudi, I was amazed. I was literally amazed how much coffee intake they have.
Yeah, I'll tell you. This is why you see me hyped right now, talking too fast. It's because of the coffee. This is it. I'm not usually like this. I'm more calm, but yeah.
You came back before COVID and then you started doing things. And that was the time when the Vision 2030 also started, right? So, how much that helped you in setting up your whole infrastructure and the thing to keep things moving?
Well, 2030 is really uh, it's changing everything. It's the success story in the 21st century. Saudi Arabia, as the MBS said in his Fox News, he said it's the success story in 21st century, which is really we are the most moving in the each industry in the world. Yani succeed in the world from each industry, such as fashion, technology, space, all of that. So, and that really helped on the tech side, which now we have a lot more than, let's say, 50 accelerators that help entrepreneurs and support entrepreneurs from budgets, from team, from consultation on the business side, consultation on the technical side also. Also, they have courses to help and teach entrepreneurs that coming right now how to start their business, how to keep moving their business, sustainability, etc. And as a tech company, for me, when I get back, I was on every event, also that's supported by the ministry, the MCIT, the Ministry of Technology and Information here in Saudi. I have really big support from them as putting me in each. every event in the like Leap, biggest event in the world, BBAN in Saudi, Seamless just happened less than 1 month ago. It was about tech also. Um, so going there, seeing investors, VCs, meeting people, these kind of opportunities, I never imagined I will be there, or going in front of a stage, in front of VCs, this kind of stuff. That helped me really a lot of moving forward and enhancing my skills, my talking skills, and this kind of stuff. And also from the tech side, uh, they offer to me a lot of integration with companies they have deals with to smooth and ease my features using Amazon servers, Alibaba now. They came to Saudi, Alibaba Cloud, Google Cloud. They are coming right now. This kind of stuff really, يعني, is my time when I came to Saudi, opening that application.
Right.
I don't want to say I'm lucky, but it was a really good timing to start to be an entrepreneur in the tech industry, also in the robotics. So yeah,
I was there in Leap 23 where I met you as well. Right. So the most important thing which I learned from the Vision 2030 and the move they have started, they are building the whole IT based infrastructure. They are opening the government APIs. They are opening the government information to Saudi companies, which is helping a lot to think out of the box, to think about the solutions they can offer. And that is what everybody in the Saudi is doing. They are building on top of the government information, and then they are building new solutions, right?
yes, yes, opening it all. Also, not only Muhammad for Saudis. They are just
Mhm.
want to uh, open the Saudi, make the Saudis see that what we can offer, what we can do. So if there is anyone they have interest or wanted to learn or to start a journey, these are the things. But also, Muhammad, it's for the whole world to come in Saudi to be part of this,
Right.
to have the experience of this one, to also build because a lot of people, as let's say India, Pakistan, China, USA, Europe, these kind of people, they have smart people, they are smart companies, and they when they arrived here in Saudi, they came in lead BBAN, they saw let's say it's really I see it as a revolutionary changing here. They liked it. They saw the opportunities, how the ease you can open and register a company here now in Saudi as a foreign, I mean, or an outsider company. Now it's very easy. And then what the government and the ministries provides to these company, it's really huge. It's really huge. So it's not only for Saudis.
Right, right, right. Thanks for the clarification. I'll come back again.
Please, please, more than welcome.
Right. Okay. Next question. When we let's go back to your company, Link Social Network, right?
Yes.
So tell us about that a little bit more. And again, when you guys are launching, please
Okay.
let me know. I have to comment. I have to send
Absolutely.
you my nomination.
Well, you will find us all in all social platforms at I am Link app.
Right.
Link social network basically it's
Let me know when. I'll give you 50%
Twitter.
of the winning amount.
Uh, it will be. This is a huge scam, huh? To choose someone that I know to get the money. Yeah,
No,
no,
no, it's not a
absolutely.
scam. I'm telling you. I'll give you the 50%. Let me know the date.
I'll think about it. Let's make it even more, and then we will have a deal. Okay. So actually, Link Social Network, it's an application that you can imagine it like Twitter, okay, X. You can
Uh,
post a picture,
mhm.
videos, tweets. You can have a DM, which is direct message. Also, you have a check-in. Are you familiar with the check-in, Muhammad? Check-in feature. It's like
No,
there is a
right,
yeah.
right, right. Of course, of course. Checking into an event, checking into a place, checking into a bar, checking into a restaurant, checking into any museum, checking into any kind of. park
and
or stuff like that.
and that feature, when you check in here in, in Saudi and the Middle East, it's very popular with, feature. This feature only in application that called Swarm, SWARM,
Okay.
which
Mm.
you can only check in a place. You see who's checked in here. You can talk to, you can meet, you can tag to your friend. You are all in the same place. So this application
Right.
only you have to check in and direct message. That's it. What we did, we added this feature, and we took every feature from all the applications, and then we enhance it more. I will explain. So we have a check-in. You
Mm.
can check in a place. You can see who's in the place. I can go into place. Me and you go to Leap. I will check in with Muhammad. So people now will see I am with Muhammad at Leap. People in Leap who checked in, they will see who's there. But if you check in a
Then,
coffee or a restaurant, a coffee shop or a restaurant, it will open a view menu. You can skip just to check in, or you can view menu and order. Now, when you order, it's like coins. You'll collect coins. The more you order, the more you collect coins. The fourth order will be free or discounted. So now the check-in has really a
nice.
benefit for the user because he will check
Right.
in anyways, but it will benefit him.
Then,
It's like loyalty program. So this is first of all how we
that
enhance
makes
the
sense.
check-in. And also we have
So
this
you
new
have
feature.
explained your sales strategy as well. You're explaining your sales strategy as well, right?
Exactly. Yes, 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 exactly.
Right.
Getting something and have to make it really usable. We have also the comment
Right.
section. Now people comment in
Mm.
a picture or a video post. A link you
Well,
can comment by texting. You can comment by voice comment, which is new in social
well,
in the social يعني industry. Voice comment.
well.
Also, we have the voice post. People now can voice post a picture, video, voice post, and a tweet. It's like tweet. You can write. We call it thought texting.
But I,
Uh,
I, I do have a comment on the voice thing, if you would
yeah,
like to, right?
I know what you'll say.
So, because, yeah, right, because you don't know what is there, right? For that you will have to click on every voice and then hear each and everything. With the text, the benefit is you get an idea, you get an initial hint what they're talking about, and then in the comments as well you can see, okay, what they're talking about, you want to see or not. But in the case of voice, you'll have to listen all of that.
You mean as a user experience?
Yes, 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 yes.
The voice post, it's the max is 15 seconds. Voice comment, the max is 10
Right.
seconds. So a user experience, I
Right.
can say you don't need to listen to the voice if it's too long, but it's 15 seconds, very short. This is one of the things. But we see it as voice is
Mm.
really a new experience because it will deliver the real expression. Because if I send to you, Muhammad, I said, hello, HELLO.
Right.
That's it. You will read it with your
Right.
sound. If I said hello and
Right.
an exclamation mark, you will say, what do you want? It's like hello.
Right.
If I send hello with question mark, it would be hello, what? So when you send a voice as a voice comment or a voice post, it will deliver the right expression, the right intention, and will make you really
Right.
know what's the message about. Sometimes texting, it's
No.
understandable, but you can't tell if it's 100% what you are thinking about really, because tone,
Right.
it's
Right.
deliver the real emotion. We thought about this way
I
as an
I can
experience.
come. Yeah, I can second that thing. But I would, because I'm a techie. I'm sorry, my audience, because I'm a techie, so I do have that thing that
Absolutely.
I'm suggesting this, right? Okay, so I would suggest using AI in that, right? And let user decide what does he wants. Like the someone who is posting, he can post it in the voice, right? And convert it from the audio into text, and let the viewers decide what do they want. They want to see in the voice manner, or they want to see the text. This way you can I suppose you can improve the user experience, because I am on the argument that voice consumes a lot of time. And today the most important part is the retention. Retention is very important. Retention time has been reduced a lot. Now people, now videos even do not have much retention. So in that case, I think it will be good if you can keep that in the text format so that they can quickly go through it.
You're right. I have two sides of this one. I really agree with you.
Then,
Also, I really not don't agree, but I'm a guy who send voice. You send me a message and say, "Okay, I'm coming."
right,
Sometimes it's sometimes this and sometimes this, but really asking a viewer is a really good idea, and really I agree with you. I put that in mind absolutely.
right.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
let me
nice.
tell you more.
Thank you for
Let me tell
revealing.
you.
Yeah,
Let me
please,
tell you
please,
more.
please.
So yeah, so because it's a super app, I'm really excited about it. Because signing in also as a business account from it,
Then,
you will see an icon next to your avatar if you're a business account. You can put your products, selling perfumes, whatever you have, your merchandise. So you can also people can
on.
purchase inside it. And in the DM, the direct message, there is a video call, voice call, group chat. Also, I can transfer money to you in the chat.
Okay, that is going to
Yeah,
be a huge feature.
yes. Imagine like WhatsApp. There is a shared location. We have shared location, but underneath it is send money. So when you send money, you put
Mhm.
the amount of money, link pay, you deliver right away. So we as
Right,
now I covered all it as a super app. This is what because I really want to pin this feature as a
right,
tech and
right.
AI as a tech and AI. It
And,
was really it took us really time to do
uh,
the integration and have virtual IBANs. But as I said, the ease right
yeah,
now in the government, we are very lucky to be in Saudi to ease that phase
uh,
for us to have a real prototype and then MVP, and then we used it as in fake accounts to be usable right
no, no,
now. But all of these features as a super app, it will not be launched at the same time. It will be
uh,
launching, let's say 4 months, 4 months, 4 months. Why? Because we don't want we want people to get used to the app, know how to use the app, not all in once. They will be, yeah. If I brought
uh,
you burger, fries, pizza, fish, you don't know what to eat. But if I bring this first, you will eat,
and
and then
then,
I bring water, and then I. So we thought about this one. Also, it will help us in the marketing. These
and
kind of
then,
stuff. AI talk.
right,
We we had a
yeah,
really hard time on the voice commenting detection. I have to mention that since you are a
right.
tech guy.
And I can help you in that. If you are still in the challenge, I can help you in that. uh, One more thing, I think we do had this debate earlier as well in the leap, when we were talking about this application. You were explaining that, right? And I was telling that go in the modular approach, launch one feature and then launch the other feature and then eventually make it a super app, right? So we have two kind of approaches in launching these kind of in launching or building these kind of applications. One is to go in the modular approach, and one is to build the whole idea first and then launch it. What do you think, which one is the better one?
Of course, the one that you mentioned, which really supported this on us taking this decision because it's logical.
Mhm.
Uh, Putting it all in once, it's hard because new experience, people don't know what a super
Right.
app actually is. There's some people that don't know WeChat. They just know these applications when you
Mm.
post a picture or WhatsApp. So you have
Right.
to baby step them with them also till
Yeah.
they know how to walk and you can give them, show them what you really want.
Right. I think for the audience as well, if you're launching something like that, it is always helpful to launch in the modular approach, because it is easy for you to develop. That is the most important part, right? And because once the feature is in the hand of a customer, it should not break, right? So when you launch in smaller steps, it helps you to build a solid product. When you try to launch in a bigger milestone or in a bigger application, what happens is you always keep optimizing, keep perfecting your product. Keep perfecting your product is not a good approach. Go to the market early, launch early, and learn from your customers what they are actually looking for. If you are going to make it there are two terms. One is that product market fit, and the other is a perfect product, right? So do not try to make a perfect product before you go into the market. Go to the market, learn from your customers, and then pivot. Or learn on top of that, make on top of your learnings from the customers. That is my input. What do you say about that?
I really do agree, because if you have an apartment and there is a problem in the apartment, it's a really small area, maybe just a bedroom and
Mm.
living room and then the bathroom. If something broke, you fix the sink. It's really near from each other. If you have a big house and you are only one person, fix there and there, this room, this room, this room, this room. Now it's big. So fixing, when you go to the market, you are small. You can track these bugs, track these problems in the early stage, which I really truly agree with you. But when you go to the market,
Mm.
yes, you have to go soon, but you have to go in a good shape, good image, because people, they have a first impression. There is some people, they will use it once and then
Right.
they will throw it. Doesn't matter how you enhance it. It depends on
Yeah,
the target
I can
customer.
get it. Yeah, you should not be like threads.
Yeah, threads, it was, you would jump and then 95% went down. You know why?
Yeah, exactly.
Because
I
Twitter.
know why. I made a video of it as well.
Okay, okay, let me know.
So when Threads was launched, everyone was saying that everyone was excited about Threads, right? And I uploaded
Mm.
a video and I said Thread is going to be a failure, right? The reason was very simple. Because the kind of users who use Twitter are entirely different from the Instagram. Instagram users are there to show off or to present something, right? And doing fancy things, right? While the Twitter user is an entirely different story. They are talking about the issues, they are talking about the politics, they are talking about the trending topics, they are talking, right? So the user type is very different from the Instagram. What Meta was doing, Meta was telling the people who are there to showcase something, who are there to do some entertainment, they are telling them to be serious and talk about some politics. So that was the difference. That is why I made this argument that this thing is going to fail, and reports are saying that.
I 100% agree with you. I agree with you
Right.
100%.
So now you know I'm a smart man.
You are before and now, and this is, yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Okay. The next thing we are going to talk about is in your journey, what was the hardest time you have faced?
Well, my friend, the hardest time, it was really hard. I remember till today, but the lesson of it, it's really helped me a lot. Which is, at one
Right.
point in the organization, in the company, we have budget of giving salaries. So the
Mm.
financial team in my department, they have the budget, and then they was telling me, Abdullah, we will be out of money this date. I said, don't worry, and I do have. This was like I said, I do have, and then we will run out of money after 8 months, which I really do. I have an it was I have an asset, a land. I have to buy it to get the cash, but if the asset worth money, so this procedure, it will take 1 month of selling land, finding the one who
Yes.
buy and then paper, stuff like that. I forgot about it. I was focusing about marketing, focusing about with the team, with a lot of stuff happened at that time. So 8 months went by really quick. And then we have at this point the financial, our CFO, he said, every time he's coming to me, but he said, Abdullah, we are out of money. I said, we can't give salary this month. I was like, yesterday he told me, but it was literally 8 months ago. So it was really,
Right.
really hard at that time. I couldn't give salaries to the team with me for 3 months. It was 90 days. Everyone has his own responsibility for his family too. Everyone has family from the team. Eight
Now.
people, let's say they are married. They have three, four children, and all of them they are here. They pay rent, cars, etc. So holding, that burden, and it was very heavy on my shoulder. So their responsibilities, it's my responsibility. And then I was like,
I
okay,
agree.
let's go with in a round. Let's take percentage of the company, sell it, and take money on that at that point. Before I was doing this, everyone wanted to invest in the company. Now, when I wanted to sell some of the percentage, and literally everyone said, you know what, we can't do it right now. We will come later after we launch. I was really in a hard time, but here is the thing: when you mentioned how you find the best team, my team, I said they believe in the vision, they believe in the goal, they believe in their work. They had offers in
Right.
really big companies. We are a startup, yeah. They have offers in really big companies, salaries really high, and it's safe for their future. You know, they were like, no, you know what? We believe in you. We believe in this project. We believe in ourselves. That's why we will stay. And they are foreign, not from Saudi Arabia. They have families. You know what I mean? It's really hard decision for them. That's inspired
Yeah,
me. That I really thank
that
God
is
because
inspiring.
that's inspired me of choosing the right people, not only of their skills, but I
Right.
know it's hard to see someone intention. God may help you with that,
Mm,
but have a really good intention. God will give you really good people to work with. This is talking religion side, not religion side. Work really good. Find really good people. Try to find nice people, really good
right, right.
intention, really good hearted people. And then yeah, they
Um,
waited for me. And then I'll tell you the last thing, if you may. So we waited on one of the Fridays. So we here in Saudi, we play Friday prayer. I finished the Friday prayer. I prayed. I said, please God, uh, Saturday I have to announce to the team members, everyone, okay, you can go, or you can go get a new job because the land didn't sell. No one wanted to sell it. I can't, make you stay till now. So please, I want to say that. And Saturday, this is Friday. So we said, God, please let anyone come and buy this land. I'm in struggle. I finished the prayer. I finished. I prayed 12 p.m. 1 p.m. Someone called my phone. I said, hello. He said, I want to buy the land as soon as possible, right now. I said, let's go today. I have 10. And then literally, I met this guy. We finished the paperwork. He gave me the money right away before the paper. He said, okay, let's go. I want to take it. He's in rush. I don't know why. I took the money. Saturday, changing plan. Everyone took his, everybody took his salary. It's a happy ending and it's really inspiration. They inspired me with what they did.
right, right. I can show you my goosebumps. So
Oh,
that
okay.
that
Yeah,
is
this
so
is.
inspiring. Yeah, that is so inspiring. If your team is believing in your vision, that is the best thing in a team, right?
Oh my God, you can't. I can't tell you how I want to invest in my team. You have to invest in your team every day, smiling. At least if you don't have something material, smiling, a nice word, nice talking,
Yeah.
bringing that environment, that culture. The fruits you will see it later. As I saw it in these 3 months, 90 days, it was the worst and bloody, but they gave me faith.
Let's move it to the final section, right? Let's talk about the AI and generative AI, right? How is it changing the world of tech? What do you think about that?
Well, AI is it's revolutionary. To be honest, it's one of these things that comes every let's say 50 years. Something changed, like the cars. AI, one of them.
Right.
AI took a lot of it saves a lot of people time also in coding. AI has its own benefits, own negatives. As I see today's people, they depend on AI, even if they want to send an email message. So the skills of writing, the skills of make the mind work of choosing the right words. I don't think we will see it anymore because AI will give us the best word or tone. You can command AI to let's say like a ChatGPT, if I said, to work. But these are, there is a good stuff in it, but people must know how to use it.
Right.
It's like a knife. You can cut a fruit and eat and get vitamins. You can kill someone and go to jail. You will lose your life. The moral of the story here, it's knowing how to use it in the right time. Also, it's saved a lot of time in there is, let's say, a graphic designer. He will lose his
Uh,
job because today we have an AI. We can do anything. We don't have to
right.
go outside taking photos, coming back, edit these photos. But these are this is it's not bad. I mean, it's the time to know how to use AI for the graphic designer. One, two. 100 years ago, there is a job for people to light the street. You know, the street there is like
Yeah.
it will light the whole street with fire. It's like candle, and then they put the
Uh,
glass. It was a job like this 100 years ago. When they invented the light, this job gone. But the light is really powerful. It's really good. You see lights here. So losing job sometime, you have to also, as I said, be tracked with the AI, be
yeah.
following the trends, learn how to do it. So I see as an AI, it's a very
Right.
revolutionary. It's relating with a lot of things. People must know how to use it these days. If you are a student, entrepreneur, employed, not employed, at least know what's an AI about, how the AI work, and yeah.
Right. So that means that it is going to have its own benefits, and new challenges are going to rise. Right.
Correct, correct. The new not challenges. Let's say a new problems we will have to face.
Uh, I'm I'm giving a nice word to the problems.
I'm being straightforward because yeah, you see these gamers today. If they play every day, they will have they can talk to the people outside. They will lose their skills of social networking with people. Today with AI, the same thing. If you depend on AI of working and using nice rewards and emails as a kind of these topics or bodies in the email, the hook, you will lose your skill to write or using these kind of words. When you talk outside, you will
That
not
makes sense.
be. Yes, this is what I mean.
I agree with that. But I do have a slightly different opinion. I think that the creative jobs that are going to stay, and the systematic work like ours, like the coding stuff, right, that is going to be taken over by the AI. But the creative stuff, like you said, the graphic designing part, in which the creativity is involved, I think that is going to stay.
I do agree on that. To be honest, of course, it will
Right.
be stay, but AI will be involved, I believe.
Yeah, AI will be involved to get the ideas and get the things done quickly, right? So I agree with that part. Okay, let's talk about the next thing, which is remote work, because you have done it, right? We are doing it, right? So we have the both opinions. You are someone who gets the job done by some other companies, and we are the company who do the job, right? So let's talk about the remote work. What are the pros and cons?
Oh, the pros and cons of working with an outsourced company, you mean?
Yeah, remote work and outsourcing companies.
Oh, remote work. Okay. I see it as maybe cons. It's not in the site, not with the team. Can't feel that energy. Can't feel that excitement. Not have
Right.
that loyalty on that project because it's a project coming and then it will leave. I will have another project. This is the con. Pros. Um, let's say make the job done. We don't have commitment until we finish the work. Easy,
Right.
easy progress, easy process.
Right.
Communication is good. Maybe the cons also different timing, the time zone between country and country, but it's manageable. There is now sites everyone can put and list his work. Yeah, this is all I have in mind right now.
And the last, what is the advice you want to give to the people who are going to start new business?
Well,
What do they need to do?
Uh,
What do they need to avoid?
First, avoid what others says. If you are a person who ask question, yeah, literally, if you're that kind of person who asks question, what do I choose, this one or this one, or where do you want to go to the other friends, you then don't open business and be straightforward. You have to make decisions, because starting a business, starting a project, your boss is the customer, the users, the whoever you will serve. They are your boss, so they will be harsh to you because they
Hmm.
don't know you, but you will be good to the people you will work with. As if you heard me before, I didn't say employees. I always say my team. Of
My
course, they
team.
can.
Yeah.
Of course, they might change in the future, but it will be considered a really good team that I have worked with. So, and then you just have to find who who's in your same passion in the team, who's in the same field
Right.
area. What's your area? What do you want to start in or with? Learn about it. Follow who succeed, see what they did, follow them, and then you will face a new problem. Avoid these problems and try. The only thing that I would say is try.
Right. Right. Okay. Thank you so much, Abdullah. Yeah, the discussion was very insightful. And to be very frank, I enjoyed it. I'm sure that the audience is also going to enjoy it. And thank you so much for watching the podcast. This podcast was presented to you from the platform of techstarmagazine.com. And do subscribe us, and we will bring more tech stars to your screens. Thank you so much.
Thank you.